All right, so we got a lot to go over, so let's get right into it. We got the Battlefield update notes. It's update 1.010, and this is for day one, tomorrow's update when the game goes live at 8 a.m. All right, so Battlefield launches with patch 1010, delivering a wide range of updates and improvements across the game made since the open beta weekends. This release reflects player feedback from the beta and ongoing play testing from Battlefield Labs, alongside our continued development efforts, addressing bugs, refining balances, and enhancing clarity throughout the entire experience. All right, the major updates: movement is refined with reduced slide to jump movement, lowered jump height, and increased inaccuracy when firing while airborne or sliding. So you're not gonna have that smooth Call of Duty feel, you know what I mean? It's gonna feel Battlefield authentic. Weapon handling has been rebalanced through general recoil tuning and adjustments to ensure more consistent gunplay. Rush and breakthrough layouts revised to deliver a better balance between attackers and defenders. Map improved with better traversal, lighting adjustment, and overall performance upgrades. I like that one. UI and HUD have received a range of polished improvements of clearer prompts, smoother navigation, and more accurate displays. Settings and controls expanded with improvements across multiple areas. I guess we'll have to see what that means. Audio overhauled game-wide with clearer pings, refined weapon and vehicle sounds, and mixes for missing or delayed effects. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Netcode optimized to reduce desync, fast time to death, and instances of invisible damage. All right, change log. Player. Reduce the speed that can be carried from sliding into jumping, lowering momentum, especially horizontally. Increase the penalty for repeated jumps and slightly lowered the jump height. Increased weapon inaccuracy when firing while jumping or sliding. Adjusted parachute physics, reduced the initial acceleration when deploying. Fixed an issue where weapon dispersion could spike far higher than intended. Fixed an issue where takedown could launch the victim into the air. Fixed an issue where players could enter third-person camera while alive. Fixed an issue where players could remain stuck in a downed state after being revived with defibs following a headshot. Smoother transition when aiming down sight from hipfire for better target acquisition. Fixed an issue where landing animations played after very short drop or when climbing objects. Jump landing animations have been updated to feel smoother and settle faster. Crouch stand transition animations now settle more quickly. Oh, I like that. Fixed an issue where too much momentum was lost when cutting a parachute. Drag and revive can now be canceled more quickly for better responsiveness. Updated parachute skydiving animations and physics for more fluid movement. Fixed an issue where fall landing speed penalties triggered after very short drops or vaults. Fixed an issue where firing was blocked too long after going prone from sprinting or combat diving. Fixed an issue where weapon sights appeared misaligned after sprinting. Updated vaulting animation for medium and high obstacles. Improved first-person swimming animations. Reduced camera movement when exiting a slide. Toned down camera shake when rapidly starting and stopping sprints. Various improvements to bug fixes to melee attack and takedown animations. Various improvements and bug fixes to drag and revive animations. Improved vault detection for more reliable movement or over obstacles. All right, now we're in vehicles. Helicopters have been given more power and responsiveness, making them more easier to fly, adjust mid-flight, and survive attack runs, including better chances to dodge incoming RPGs. Increased tank turret speed. Vehicle smoke countermeasures are now more effective at breaking spotting lock-ons. Improved the death camera experience for air vehicles. Adjusted vehicle mix for hit indicators and updated explosion kill indicator feedback against infantry. Vehicle gaming behavior, mouse and gamepad now more closely matches soldier aim. Oh good. Vehicle sensitivity and aiming options now use the same default ranges and values as soldier controls for consistency. Navigation terrain avoidance has been enabled for surface-to-air missiles. Fixed an issue where a vehicle could keep showing a lock-on warning for several seconds after being hit by an MBT LAW. Added a visible boost bar for ground vehicles that have boost. Fixed an issue with the Leopard wreck collision so players can now climb it from behind. Improved how tank tracks and vehicle wheels interact with destructible objects for more realistic collisions. Reduce the bloom effect on Jet Bomb Apache for clearer visibility. I'm just gonna go right into supply pouch, weapons, and then game modes. We got maps and modes, UI, HUD, which is a lot, but I think I can get through all that. And then we got the settings, portal, and audio. After the audio is just a little bit of the networking, so I'm just gonna go over that from supply pouch. You can go into X and check out the patch notes on there. All right, so supply pouch can no longer be picked up once deployed, no longer restores health to vehicles, no longer pushes players into map geometry, and now follows the same ping rules as repair stations. Also now resupplies as intended and grants 1 additional C4 as overstock. Now into weapons, we got general recoil adjustments across multiple weapons. Weapon accuracy adjusted to be more stable when aiming down sight while moving, but less accurate when firing mid-jump. So no more jumping and shooting. Probably going to be more of a crouch and shoot, or go prone and shoot. We'll see. Numerous weapon attachments updated to appear correctly. Increased bullet spread when firing automatic weapons while aiming down sight. The M87A1 shotgun now requires more pellets to secure a kill, rewarding more accurate hits. And that was the one-shot shotgun that had an absolutely incredible range. Fixed an issue where the crosshair appeared larger than the actual bullet spread when using shotguns with slug and ammunition. Bolt action rifles, first shot boost now applies to every fired shot. Added glow to a variety of reticle and improved visibility of reticles. Okay, maps and modes. All rush layouts have been updated based on feedback from the open beta. Several breakthrough layouts have been updated based on the open beta feedback. Fixed spawn killing issues on Siege of Cairo. Fixed multiple exploits on Siege of Cairo and Iberian offense that allowed players to reach unintended areas. Improved anti-air balance on Liberation Peak. General performance improvements to Operation Firestorm. Improved player traversal across Operation Firestorm. Adjusted lighting on Operation Firestorm to make indoor areas and certain assets brighter where they were previously too dark. Spawn animations on Operation Firestorm improved across multiple game modes and areas to remove bounce effects. Spawn animations on Operation Firestorm improved across multiple game modes and areas to remove bounce effects. Respawning in squad deathmatch is now a one-button action, simplifying the process compared to the two-step option in beta. Okay, a lot to go over in here, so if you want to go and check it out, go look at the article over on X. I will also have it pinned in the description box down below. You can check that out there too. So we're just going to go ahead and go to the more important things, which is the settings. Inspect weapon option hidden on PC. Not sure what that means, but that doesn't sound very good. Voice chat now defaults to off, so you got to go in and turn that on. Why would that be defaulted to off? Kind of a weird choice. Adjusted graphics quality option, disabling auto, now correctly sets performance mode to custom on PC. PC and console settings are now separated. Added missile flick look threshold for keyboard and mouse. Added missing flick look threshold for keyboard and mouse. VSync moved back to display settings. Added stay on screen functionality when equipping weapons, packages, and gadgets in customization. Surface replace and customize button added on PC. Auto hide HUD is now set as default. Fixed an issue on PlayStation 5 where the auto setting didn't select the correct channel configuration when connected to a TV, soundbar, and controller. Added a voiceover VO volume slider option. Added speaker detection feedback during boot. Tuned default master mix settings. Adjusted reverb mix for non-HD audio settings. Added an accessibility option for motion sickness friendly combat roll. Added an accessibility option to reduce camera bob while sprinting. Added new option to adjust minimap size, small medium, or large. Okay, for Portal, it removed crossplay option from server hosting, fixed an issue where AI soldiers in Portal were not affected by weapon loadout restriction rules. Okay, okay, so there's a lot going on with the audio. We are going to go over this because I feel like it's important. I know this is a very long and boring video, but I feel like it is necessary to go over some of this stuff, at least the important things. So if you guys are still here, I appreciate you. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, share my content with somebody you might think will enjoy it. Let them know to like, share, comment, and subscribe as well. And hope you guys are getting something from this video. Let's get right into it again. All right, let's take care of the audio. Okay, I adjusted the audibility of directional pings, reduced volume for comma rows, open, closed sounds. I'm not sure what that means. Tweaks to parachute landing sounds and low health breathing effects. Adjustments to incendiary and movement audio mixes. Tuned instant death sound mix. Directional ping sound made clearer. Comoros open close volume reduced. Tweaked parachute landing and low health breathing sounds. Tuned instant death audio mix. Adjusted incendiary and movement audio mixes. I feel like they're just repeating themselves. Adjusted gadget equip deploy audio across the board. Friendly soldier and vehicle overlays made less visually distracting. Updated interior firing sounds for heavy machine guns, coaxial LMGs, and helicopter autocannons. Added suppression audio effects for multiple weapons. Polished firing sound mixes across various weapons. Adjusted sound profiles for urban snipers and urban rifles at distance and SMGs in open fields. Fine-tuned reload and firing sounds for multiple weapons for higher fidelity. Tweaked shotgun firing sounds, amplitude, delays, and pitch. Updated shotgun audio in different environments. Open field, canyon, and urban. Adjusted audibility of gadget auto replenish sound when reloading a shotgun in the assault class's secondary primary slot. Fixed an issue where flare audio was not playing for the UH-79 gunner seat. Added unique low health firing sounds for different vehicle types. Fixed an issue where jet low health fire sounds continued to play after repairs. Fixed an issue where MBT driver smoke discharge audio was not playing. Fixed an issue where the MBT active protection system audio felt delayed. Fixed an issue where medium damage sounds played when vehicle only took light damage. Fixed a bug where soldiers in exposed vehicle seats did not display squad overlays correctly. Fixed camera shake when firing the RWS helicopter auto cannons as a pilot. Reduced loudness and adjusted low-mid frequencies for jets when off-screen, improving sound clarity. Reduced early reflection audio for helicopters. Adjusted war tape VAL weapon mix behavior, first-person weapon noise amplitude, and third-person noise boost, reducing volume compared to first-person behavior for vehicle weapons and behavior for minigun weapons. The M240L reload audio improved. Okay, lastly, we got network. Improved netcode to reduce cases where time to death felt too fast. Fixed an issue where players could take damage without being visibly shot. Fixed an issue where health values were not updating correctly. Improved netcode to reduce cases of dying after each cover. Improved netcode to reduce cases of dying after reaching cover. Fixed a netcode issue where damage feedback was delayed or only appeared after respawning. Wow, that was a lot to go over, but we got through it. And if you made it to this point, then I absolutely appreciate you, and you might as well hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share my content with somebody you might think will enjoy it. Let them know to like, share, comment, and subscribe, especially if you want to see more Battlefield 6 content from this channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys saw something out of it. Hope you guys have a good day, good night, and a good morning wherever you're at, and I'll see you in the next one.